There are 16 adornments that typically make up an Indian bride, known as the Sola Shingar. They include a bindi, which is the dot on my forehead, a tilak, which is the hanging piece right here, a hairstyle, makeup, earrings, and bangles. My name is Kavita Mariwalla, and I'm marrying my best friend this Saturday and the guy who always makes me laugh.
That's what I was gonna say.
Kabir and I actually met when he was an intern at Yale-New Haven Hospital. He called a consult for a rash on a patient, and I was the dermatologist on call.
So when I came back and I looked at the chart, there was a note from dermatology essentially saying that please ignore the medicine note, it's completely wrong. So I ran around the hospital looking for this dermatology resident to give them a piece of my mind and explain to them why I was right and they were wrong. And I actually ended up eventually finding Kavita, and the minute I turned the corner I kind of saw her and that kind of took my breath away, and I didn't even remember why I was there, to be honest with you, at that point.
So we were friends for a long time, and we'd hang out all the time together. Kabir invited me to a wedding where his parents were gonna be.
My mom didn't say a word to me. She just grabbed me by my ear, like you know how mothers do, and grabbed me by the ear. She's like, don't mess this up.
But then we still stayed friends.
No, but not for much longer.
But then I invited him to our house for the 4th of July. He actually not only met my parents, but met my entire extended family. The next day, I said to him, I said, you know, what's going on with us? And all of a sudden, he was like, I love you. Just like that. Pretty much 3 weeks later, we knew we were getting married.
I think sooner, personally. Because we kind of knew we were getting married, that she wouldn't get that surprise proposal, so we had to arrange for something.
It was awesome. On Friday morning, I went to work and wasn't expecting anything. There was my fellowship director. So he calls me into his office and he just suddenly hands me an envelope. And in the envelope was a letter from Kabir. And it was the first clue, our past. And at the end it said, dress for warm days and cool nights. It turned out it was Bermuda. So I get to the hotel, I just want to find Kabir, and I was just beaming with energy. So I open the room door and I yell, hey! Nobody there, but there's a letter, and it's about our future. So that was the 3rd clue. I walk down the beach, I walk past this bonfire that's got maybe 15 people around it, and apparently they all said, ooh, but at that moment I had a stroke because right in front of me was Kabir, and inside a gazebo that had a tented side, there was surrounded by tiki torches, and he dropped to one knee and asked me if I would marry him. He made me feel like I was the most important person in the entire world to him that day. It was the best thing I've ever heard of, and it happened to me, which was even better.